Bluestar Prophecy, Chapter 6, Part 1. Well, Snowpaw danced around Bluepaw, who padded wearily toward the apprentice's den. Her paws ached from the journey. The warriors had run so fast, taking no account of her size, and she had to scramble over fallen trees and through ditches. That they took in one stride. Who was there? I don't know. Irritation pricked that Bluepaw's coat. Lots of cats. She didn't want to admit that she'd stuck so close to Moonflower. She'd hardly looked at the other clans. Even when Stonefelt hadn't introduced her to a River Clan cat, she'd been so tongue-tied that thinking of it made her pelt burn with embarrassment. The gathering had been big and noisy, cloud with strange scents and a babble of chattering too. Many eyes studying her curiously. She couldn't even remember what monkeys looked like. All she had seen were cats of every shape and color jostling around her. There had been a huge rock, even bigger than High Rock, where the leaders had stood to address the clans. But with furry flanks pressed on either side of her, it had been almost impossible to hear them. Did Pine Star mention the stealing? How did Wind Clan react? Snowpaw bobbed up and down in front of her. Bluepaw stared at her, exhausted. Hold on. Okay. She just wanted to curl up in her nest and sleep. Yes, but I don't know how Wind Clan reacted because I don't know who Wind Clan cats are. She snapped. Satisfied. Snowpaw gazed at her, eyes darkening with worry. Didn't you enjoy it at all? Bluepaw sighed. 2 days ago, I was a kid. I might still be a kid if Pine Star hadn't suddenly decided to make us apprentices. She felt a pricking in her heart, like a nagging voice she couldn't quite hear. Everything seems to be happening so fast. I want to be able to find my way back to Fort Trees in daylight. She realized that Snowpaw was staring at her in dismay. Bluepaw felt a stab of guilt. It had been an honor to be taken to the gathering. Sorry, I got hair in my throat. Okay. And she shouldn't be complaining. It'll be much more fun when you come too, she told Snowpaw. Ask Sparrowpelt if you can come next moon. Feeling her eyes start to close, Bluepaw padded past her sister and pushed through the ferns into the den. She curled into her nest, sighing with relief to feel the softness of moss against her tired limbs. The sound of bracken crunching beside her ear woke her up. Woke Bluepaw up. Snowpaw was stirring in her nest. What is it? Bluepaw yawned. Go back to sleep, Snowpaw whispered. Sparrowpelt's taking me hunting again so I can practice my stalking. Snowpelt said you could sleep for as long as you like. Bluepaw felt torn. She wanted to hunt, too, but her eyes still felt hubbies with sleep. She closed them as slow frost crept out of the den. When she opened her eyes again, The den was brighter. Daylight sent a green glow through the front wall. A nagging wind buffeted the fronds, and when Blue Paw stretched and slid out of the den, it tugged at her ears and whiskers. Leaves were skidding out and tumbling across the clearing. Oh, let me more food. This is distracting me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'll give it to my brother. Alright. Oh, we're sorry. When she opened her... Okay. A nagging wind buffeted the fawns, and when Blue Paw stretched and slid out of the den, it tugged at her ears and whiskers. Leaves were skidding and tumbling across the clearing, fetching up in drifts against the gorse barrier. A thick cloud covering hid the sky. Shivering, Blue Paw padded toward the fresh kill pile. Her squirrel was gone, and she felt a warm glow of satisfaction that she had helped feed her clan. Stonepote was sheltering beside the nettle patch with Feather, Whisker, and Goosefeather, hunched against the wind. Am I supposed to hunt before I eat? Blue Paw called to him. Stonepote shook his head. No, you must be hungry after last night. Eat first, and then clear out the nursery. Blue Paw nodded and took a bowl out from the pile. Carrying it to the mossy tree stump. There was no sign of Leopard Paw or Patch Paw. They must be out training. She wrinkled her nose. At the thought of clearing out the kits to the stinky bedding, then pushed the thought up from her mind so she could enjoy her meal. How didn't you hear your meal? Oh my gosh, I'm just stuttering. As she swallowed the last mouthful, Harry Whisker padded toward her. I got some fresh bedding stored in the medicine clearing, he told her. It's this air. There's rain coming, so I collected some while it was still dry. Help yourself when you need to refill the nest in the nursery. Thank you. Blue Paw ran a wet paw over her muzzle and got to her paws. I'll clear out the old stuff and then come get it. Don't worry, Feather Whisker mewed. I'll bring it over. Blue Paw nodded gratefully and padded to the nursery. She hadn't been back there since she'd moved to the apprentice's den, and it felt familiar, yet strange to be squeezing in through the entrance. Speckled Tail was curled in her nest with Lion Kit and Golden Kit, offering them a morsel of mouse. It's chewy, Golden Kit complained. I'll eat your bit. No, I'll eat your bit, Lion Kit offered. Cute. You've had plenty, Speckled Tail chided. If you want more, you can go out to the fresh kill pile. Really? Lion Kit pricked. Can I choose anything I want? Yes. Speckled Tail answered, but nothing too big. I'll go with him then. Sizzle Kid offered. Good idea. Poppy Dawn pushed Sweet Kid off her belly. The small mottled Habby opened her mouth, eyes wide with complaint. But Poppy Dawn silenced her. Why don't you go outside and play too? Come on, Kid urged. It'll be fun. You too, Rose Kit. Rose Kit was playing with a ball of moss at the edge of the den, lying on her back as she flicked it into the air and caught it. But it's cold and windy outside, she grumbled. When Feather Whisker brought them house, he said rain's coming. All the more reason to get some exercise before it does, Capitan advised. Blue Paw let out a small meow to let them know she was there. Hello, Blue Paw. Hello, Blue Paw. Papillon broke into a purr. I didn't see you come in. I hear you made a great catch yesterday. We Whisker were certainly pleased to have such a big meal. I was just lucky, Blue Paw replied, trying to be modest. I'm sure it was more than luck, Papillon meowed. Quit going in and out of doors. Sorry, guys, if you're hearing that. It's my ignorant brother. Papillon shrugged, secretly pleased that her old den mates had heard about the squirrel. I've come to clean out the den. There, Speckletail meowed, whisking Lion Kit and Golden Kit out of the nest with her tail. It's time you all went outside and got some fresh air. Blue Paw will need room. Rose Kit stopped playing with her moss ball and sat up. But what if it rains? It's too chilly to go out. Golden Kit wailed. It's okay. I can work around you, Blue Paw offered. No, Papillon meowed firmly. True warriors don't hide from the weather. Exactly, Speckletail agreed. Come on, you two. He patted around the den.